Welcome. This is US Stocks Day Trading, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 5. Today, I'm going to take a look at US stocks, the S&P, and I'll start with taking a look at Ichimoku because I want to explain to you why Chico is important. And once I've talked about Ichimoku, I will talk about the Elliott wave count on the S&P. And I'll take a look at a couple of stocks like Amazon, Apple, and Tesla, but only on Ichimoku, not the Elliott wave count. So that being said, I'll do my screen share as always, and I will show you my disclaimer so that you are aware that there are risks involved in trading and investing. There's my disclaimer and my risk warning. The link is in the description. And now I'm going to talk briefly about my services. And once that's done, I will talk about the charts. My main service are live updates on Elliott wave. So you will receive, if you become one of my private clients, you will receive live Elliott wave updates on Bitcoin, gold, and stocks, US stocks. You will receive 1 to 3 live updates on Bitcoin a day. You will receive 1 update on gold and 1 update on US stocks. That will cost you 20 USD a month. On top of that, I talk from time to time about Ichimoku. So I'll let you know what level you could enter and where you should place your exit and your trading stops. So that's for traders, but that's just from time to time. Mostly you get Elliott wave updates. And from time to time, I'll talk about Ichimoku. The means of payment are either crypto or PayPal. PayPal is a little more expensive because you are sending the money to a third party who will buy crypto with it. So it's a little more expensive. And if you become a private client, I strongly recommend to take the current offer, the limited time offer that I have right now, where I'm offering coaching on Zoom for 100 USD. So my normal fee is 250 USD, but for private clients, because I think it's really important, for private clients, I'm giving a huge discount right now, and I'm lowering my fee to 100 from 250, so that private clients have the possibility to talk with me. And I really recommend it when you start, so we can find out what you're doing in the markets and how you should use the indicators I provide to you. So I think it's everybody should take that offer. You don't have to, but I strongly recommend it. Now, that being said, let me jump into chart. But first, I must ask of you to like and comment. So a comment is always appreciated. Leave something nice if possible. I don't like too much hate comments. So leave something nice if you can. And also you have to like this intervention, this YouTube video. It's really important that you get into a habit of liking. I'm just a small YouTuber. I don't have a huge fan base. I don't have much private clients. Okay, I do it because I don't mind teaching. By teaching, I learn. But the market has to give me a feedback. The market has to tell me that there's demand for what I'm doing. So I know that there's demand when people become my private clients and pay the 20 USD a month. Then I know that there's demand. I know that there's demand when they book me for a coaching session. I know that there is demand. But if there's no demand, if I don't have any subscribers, then I must stop. I don't have to do that. There's no fun in making YouTube videos. Okay, I only do it to teach you, and by teaching, I want to learn. But there's no point of doing that if I don't have any students. So it is really important that you like this video so that other people can find it. And in that scenario, I will keep posting free stuff on YouTube. But if there's no demand, then I will stop posting free stuff on YouTube. So you have to come into the habit of liking the videos you see from me, because if you don't, then I will stop doing it. Okay, and if I stop doing it, well, then you won't receive any. Think about what YouTube will be without me. You only get the crap that other analysts tell you. So it's really important that you at least like that video. That's really a small thing that I ask from you, and it helps, because if you don't, nobody finds this YouTube video, and if nobody's listening to me, then I must stop. There's no point in me keeping on doing this if nobody listens to what I say. So get into the habit of liking those interventions. And if you do, thank you for that. Now, let's talk about the SMP. And so here you already have the wave count, but I want to start with Ichimoku. So on Ichimoku, the thing I want to tell you is why the Chico is important. So traders have problems with the Chico at the beginning when they use Ichimoku. And they have problems with it because they don't understand how to use it. As you can see, the Chico is in the past. It does exactly the same as the price. Here it drops because the price was dropping from here to here. So it does exactly the same. Here it rises because, again, the price was rising, but it does it in the past. And you have to see that you have to pay attention that Chico must be free of any price interaction. It cannot bump into price. It cannot be caught up into price congestion. So, and here, as you can see, Chico is running into price. Now, and that's quite important because if you look at the Elliott wave count, it is positive. We will talk about it, but the Elliott wave count is positive. So since the Elliott wave count is bullish, I'm expecting higher prices. In order to get higher prices, we need the Chico to cross price, to cross price. So, and then it will be free to move higher. But until that is the case, you cannot take a long position. So, and that's not the only important thing, but it's one of the important things. The Chico. The other one is you need a breakout, because I like the Kumo break strategy. And here you have the Kumo cloud, this thing, and you need a breakout above that cloud. And that's not the case for now. So that doesn't get a check too. So Chico doesn't get a check and the Kumo break doesn't get a check. The future Kumo needs to be green. And as you can see, it is red Kumo cloud ahead. So that doesn't get a check. And the Kichuin and the Tenkan need to be in the right order. So since we did get the cross here, the Kichuin and the Tenkan is in the right order, but they also should both be rising. And as you can see here, the Kichuin is dropping. So that doesn't get a check. The last thing you have to check is Elliott wave. And I'm going to talk about that next. But first, I want to take a look at some stocks so that you can see, because the SMS doesn't give you the green light to go long. Also, stocks don't give you right now the green light to go long. Here's the same thing. We don't have a Kumo break, so we are not above the cloud. The Chiku is again below price, and we need to cross it. Same thing with the Kichuin. It is dropping, and that's it's not good. And we have also a red Kumo ahead. So this is Apple, and you cannot go long on Apple. But all the things I said will change. If price keep rising, all the things change, and then you can take a long position. But right now, you cannot take a long position according to Ichimoku. And next is Amazon. So on Amazon, it is the same. They all look the same because they're in the same market. That's what people don't understand. Why do all those charts look the same? Because they are in the same market. You have no diversity if you take a couple of cryptos. They are in the same market and they will do the same thing. They will give you the same entry points and you will have the same exit points. Very close. A couple of a couple of minutes difference, but it's the same thing. Of course, one crypto will pump more than the other one, but they are in the same market. They do the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing with the stock. I showed you one stock, Apple. I show you the next one. I can say it over again because they are in the same market. They are stocks. Okay, they go up with stocks and they go down with stocks. Okay, cryptos go up with cryptos and they go down with cryptos. So you only look at the major one. The major crypto for stocks is the S&P, and the major crypto for cryptos is Bitcoin. So I only look at Bitcoin and I only look at the S&P. And by looking at Bitcoin, I know what the stocks will do. By looking at Bitcoin, I know what the cryptos will do. And by looking at the S&P, I know what stocks will do. It's the same thing. So you only have to look at one thing. You only have to do the wave count on one thing. You can take a look from time to time at the wave count on Amazon, at the wave count on Apple, at the wave count on Tesla. From time to time, you can take a look, but it is not that important. What is important is what the S&P does. So here, the same thing goes. Chico has to cross price. It's not the case. The cloud, we are in the cloud, and that's neutral. And we have to break out of the cloud. So that's not the case. Right now, Kichuin and Tenken are not in the right order because Kichuin is still above Tenken, but they will cross soon. Oh, actually, I'm mistaken. Sorry. We had the cross here, and they're in the right order, but the Kichuin is dropping. So same thing, just the same thing as on Apple. And I think I talked about everything on Amazon that I want to say. So let's take the last thing we do is take a look at Tesla. So on Tesla, it's again, it looks very close. We have the Chico who has to cross price. We are still below the cloud. So we need a breakout of the cloud. And the Kichuin is again dropping, and that should not be the case. But there's a small difference. The future Kumo is green. So you have a small difference. So from the three stocks we looked at, the most bullish one is Tesla. That's what you can say after looking at those charts. And now let's take a look at the S&P. So here we have the S&P. And if everything goes according to plan, according to my label right now, we did have a bottom here of wave Y of C. And we started an impulse up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forming wave 1. And then we had the required correction, an A, B, C correction of wave 2. And that could be all. It could be or it could not. But there's a possibility that that is all, that we are again subdividing higher. So you would have a wave 1 here, maybe a wave 2 here, and then maybe that's wave 3. I don't know now. I don't have enough, and you get a 4 and then a 5, forming one more wave 1. I don't have enough data to be sure about that, but that's one possibility, is that we did finish wave 2 at that level. We did not retrace the 0.61% of wave 1, but it's not a must. I think we did retrace the 23%. I can check, but I think. Anyway, the minimum requirement was probably hit. And now the question is it all over? Is it only an ABC and we go higher? Or is it an A down here? I'm very bad at drawing with my ergonomic mouse, but maybe there's an A down here, a B up here. So I'm bad at drawing again, but let's try. And a C down here. So that could be possible if it's a flat. then you would get an A, B, C, and only then would you go higher. But in both cases, as long as this level holds, 4,114, as long as that level holds, and there is a good chance that we go higher. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about with you for today. So I'll stop the screen share. I'm inviting you to have a second way of communicating with me. You never know when it's required, when you want to use it, when you need somebody who helps you with your investing, with your trading, or with any question related to cryptos. Who knows when you need some help. So become a member of my free Telegram group. And if you're interested in my services, then just tell me on Telegram and I will give you the instruction on how to become a member. Now, that being said, if I manage and if everything goes according to plan, I will try to do one intervention a day from now on, but I cannot promise 100% because most of the time I get too busy, I have too much things to do, and I don't find the time to do those interventions. But if everything goes according to plan and I manage, then I would do one intervention a day. I think that the idea I have right now is doing once crypto and the second time either the S&P or gold. So I think that would be that would be not bad doing that. So that being said, thank you for watching. And if everything goes according to plan, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.